Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is July 21st, 2024. Just want to make sure this is clear. I want to show you guys some of the predictive programming that they did with Donald Trump in the assassination attempt. I want to give a shout out to Brad, who sent me a link on Instagram to a Instagram page that asked the question if the Pokemon character Gumshoes was created after Donald Trump. And I did some more digging, and it came to find out that it's absolutely a tribute to Trump, and it was also foreshadowing the assassination attempt, which we're going to discuss in a minute. But I want to play this video real quick, and it's only about like almost 2 minutes, and this video is titled "Is Gumshoes Based on Trump?" Gumshoes, again, it's a character, it's a Pokemon. It's a character that came out in 2022, and it looks a lot like Donald Trump. I'm gonna show you guys a photograph as soon as the video is over, and yeah, we're gonna discuss how it's all connected. I mean, just the name, the name as well is like it was chosen perfectly. Gumshoes. Think about what Donald Trump said right after the shooting. He asked he said, let me get my shoes, something like that. Donald Trump said. We're gonna talk about all that stuff, but let me just watch this video and then we'll get into everything else.
Gumshoes. The stakeout Pokemon. Gumshoes were brought to Alola to combat the invasive species, Rattata. They love to eat Rattata, and when they get a whiff of their nests, they'll stake them out, waiting patiently. However, despite its incredible patience, since Gumshoes is diurnal, and Rattata is nocturnal, it doesn't catch its prey very often. Gumshoes is a normal-type Pokemon found in the Alolan region. It's the evolved form of Yungoos and can only evolve by leveling up during the day. Gumshoe's design is frequently thought, or at least joked to be a reference to a certain politician. The shape and color of the hair being the main point of comparison. However, that really wouldn't make sense as the primary reference. Trump doesn't have any connection to the theme of stakeouts. It's much more likely that that's simply a coincidence.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, right.
The actual references seem to be a mongoose and a private detective. The color coming from the mongoose, and the shape of the hair is a reference to a hat. Its name is a combination of gumshoe and mongoose. It's not hiding its design inspirations. Gumshoes is not a...
I just noticed that the audio is not playing on the speaker, so I'm gonna play the video over so you guys can hear it better. I don't know if you guys heard anything because the audio was playing on the computer, so my bad. I apologize for that. It was off the whole time. My bad. Here we go.
Gumshoes. The stakeout Pokemon. Gumshoes were brought to Alola to combat the invasive species, Rattata. They love to eat Rattata, and when they get a whiff of their nests, they'll stake them out, waiting patiently. However, despite its incredible patience, since Gumshoes is diurnal, and Rattata is nocturnal, it doesn't catch its prey very often. Gumshoes is a normal-type Pokemon found in the Alolan region. It's the evolved form of Yungoos and can only evolve by leveling up during the day. Gumshoe's design is frequently thought, or at least joked to be a reference to a certain politician. The shape and color of the hair being the main point of comparison. However, that really wouldn't make sense as the primary reference. Trump doesn't have any connection to the theme of stakeouts. It's much more likely that that's simply a coincidence. The actual references seem to be a mongoose and a private detective. The color coming from the mongoose, and the shape of the hair is a reference to a hat. Its name is a combination of gumshoe and mongoose. It's not hiding its design inspirations. Gumshoes is not a particularly useful Pokemon. It's not particularly strong and doesn't learn moves that would make up for what it lacks. It's also not generally seen as terribly cute. Its primary value to most trainers is as a jokey reference to the former president. Any decent fighting type Pokemon will be able to counter Gumshoos. Do you see the similarities?
Okay, so let me show you guys why that's not a coincidence and that why people really comparing it to Donald Trump is because that character, that Pokemon, is indeed a tribute to Donald Trump, and it was definitely foreshadowing the assassination attempt. If you guys notice the ears, right? Notice how one of the ears are chipped, right? Once the Pokemon evolves, right, it starts off as Yungoos, and then it evolves into Gumshoos, and Gumshoos has his ears chipped. And if you guys have been listening to the media, they're saying that after the shooting, it's a possibility that Donald Trump may lose a part of his ear, right? I mean, there's no doubt that this is a tribute to Donald Trump, but I mean, just look at the hairstyle, right? But look at this. Notice in Gematria, Pokemon Go, which is the name of the show that this character was featured in, it has Gematria 48 just like Donald Trump and Illuminati. And remember, the shooting happened exactly 48 weeks before Donald Trump's upcoming birthday. And that's not everything, right? Look at this. They're saying that the name Gumshoos, it's a combination of gumshoe and mongoose. Now notice what gumshoe equates to in Gematria. Notice the 88, a big number with Donald Trump, and notice the 29. And what does Trump equal in Gematria? 88 and 29. And remember, the shooting happened 29 days after Donald Trump's birthday. Trump 29, the name Biden 29, Gumshoe 29. All right. Also, look at this. This article is from 2016. People really seem to think this new Pokemon looks like Donald Trump. 2016, that was almost 8 years ago because this came out on August 2nd. So on August 2nd of this year, this article will have been published 8 years ago exactly. Think about how far in advance these people have these rituals planned out. 8 years in advance. Think about that. And we know that they've scripted stuff way before that, right? But I think the biggest mockery is just the chipped ear, the hairstyle, the name of the show having the Gematria 48, the character having the 29 name, right? Gumshoe. And then Donald Trump saying this after the shooting. This is really the icing on the cake. Where is it? Here it is. On July 15th, this article, the USA Today put out this article and spoke about what Donald Trump said after the shooting. And they quoted this phrase that Donald Trump supposedly said. He said, "Let me get my shoes." Trump explained why he asked for footwear after assassination attempt. Former President Donald Trump explained why he was asking for his shoes while Secret Service agents began escorting him off of the stage in Butler, Pennsylvania. Keep in mind that Butler has the Gematria of 78 where this happened. And so does the name of the show that this was featured in. Because according to the article, this Pokemon made its appearance on an episode called Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon. And I want you guys to notice the 78. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Has Gematria of 78, just like Butler, just like Jesuit. Of course, the assassination happened 78 days after Melania's birthday, his current wife. But it says here that moments after, so former President Donald Trump explained why he was asking for his shoes while Secret Service agents began escorting him off of the stage in Butler, Pennsylvania, moments after a gunman opened fire at his rally. Asking for his shoes, huh? Out of all the things you could have asked for, he was asking for his shoes. Like how there was a character named Gunshoes created after you with a chipped ear. And it's like, well, somebody left a comment that he was right on. He said, it's amazing how you can show somebody this and they won't think anything of it. And that is so true. You can show somebody this and they'll say that they'll call it a coincidence, just like the person did in the video. I mean, the character even has the chipped ear. And the character doesn't start off with a chipped ear, right? He evolves from a smaller version that has regular ears. And coincidentally, this character has the hairstyle like Donald Trump. He even stands with his hands behind his back, looking very presidential. And then for Donald Trump to say that he's looking for his shoes right after the shooting, out of all the things he could have asked for, just unbelievable, right? And keep in mind that the episode that Gumshoes appeared in, it was released on March 1st, 2022. That was the 60th day of the year. Of course, Donald Trump equals 60. And of course, on November 5th, that will be the 60th U.S. presidential election. And Donald Trump could become 48 that day. We'll see. We'll see if he becomes 48. But notice Donald Trump, 48 and 60. He could become the 48th president by winning the 60th U.S. presidential selection. Amazing how scripted it all is. But it's just amazing how they put this stuff in front of people's face. They print out articles about it. They make videos about it. They have interviews. The artists, they have interviews discussing it, and yet it's still people don't catch on and see what's going on. See how it's all a big mockery. It's all been planned way in advance. Look at this article from 2016. It turns out that Gumshoes from Pokemon Sun and Moon is not based on Donald Trump. Yeah, if it's not based on Donald Trump, why you have to put out an entire article about it and then have the writers of the show comment on it? If it's not based on Donald Trump, it's not based on Donald Trump. What's the point of writing a whole article about it and interviewing people and asking a question that you guys should know the answer to? If they didn't say it was based on Donald Trump, you guys shouldn't assume it is, right? But there's a reason they're putting out these articles. It's because it is based on Donald Trump. I mean, clearly, look at the hairstyle. I mean, come on. You got to be an idiot to think that it's not. But this article reads, in a new interview with both, I'm not going to say these people's names because I don't want to say it wrong, because every time I say somebody's name incorrectly, they chew me up in the comment section. So you guys can read their names on your own. And it says here, they finally lay the rumors to rest that Gumshoes from Pokemon Sun and Moon is not based on Donald Trump. Gumshoes is the evolved form of Yungoos. Both are inspired by the mongoose and are the new to Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon was the series that was featured in. Sun and Moon, right? Sounds very ritualistic. Let's see. What else? Something else that I forgot. I don't want to forget that piece. Oh yeah. Remember the article said that Gumshoes is the evolution version, right? Notice what evolution equals in Gematria. It equals 133, 110, 47. President, 133, 110, and 47. Oh, did I mention that Gumshoes has the same gematria as Biden? It does. And Trump. Trump has the 88, and Gumshoe has the 101 like Biden. But again, I was showing you the evolution part and how it has the connection with president. And that's what Gumshoes is. It's the evolution version Pokemon. So this is what you call predictive programming, right? They put out the cartoon just like how they do in The Simpsons, right? Pokemon Go, 48 like Donald Trump, Illuminati. Again, the shooting happened 48 weeks before Donald Trump's 79th birthday. And going back to the 78, think about how old Donald Trump is right now. He's 78 years old. And then the mockery, right? The chipped ear. Oh my gosh. It's just a coincidence. It's a mongoose. Trust me, it's a mongoose. Sure, and it's funny because I saw a video of the creator of Hello Kitty. She This is how stupid people are. The creator of Hello Kitty, she made a video. She was doing an interview, and she said in the interview that Hello Kitty is not a cat. She said that in the interview, and a bunch of people was saying, "Oh yeah, it's not a cat." She said it. She said the writer said it, so that has to be true. The creator said it. It must be true if she said it. Hello Kitty is not a cat. Then what the fuck is Hello Kitty? Oh, it's not a cat. It's a girl. It's a little girl. You're right. I'm telling you, these people could say anything and then people believe it. She really said this in the interview. She said that the Hello Kitty character is not a cat. That it's actually a little girl. Even though the fucking shit got whiskers and bunny and fucking ears. And fucking cat ears. When have you ever seen a little girl with whiskers? What is these lines about then if it's not a cat? And why is it called Kitty? She really said that shit in the fucking interview. Next thing you know, they're gonna say that SpongeBob is not a sponge. There's actually a little boy. You know, I'm telling you, these people can say anything. The creators of that show, of that Pokemon character, they say it's not named after Donald Trump. Everybody has to believe it. People are just that fucking programmed. Go look up that interview with the Hello Kitty creator. She said, "Oh yeah, it's not a cat. It's a girl." Just like our young Gumshoes is not created after Donald Trump. Okay. But again, thanks a lot, Brad. Brad, for that tip on this find right here. This is amazing. Yeah. She said that. Look, I'll look it up. She said it. Look here. Yeah, this bitch right here, Yuko. She's the creator of Hello Kitty. She said Hello Kitty is not a cat. Oh, here it is. USA even wrote about USA Today. They on top of everything. Look at this shit. Okay, here we go. Hello Kitty. Why is the fucking ads on? Oh, shit is so annoying. Hello Kitty is not a cat. Fans in denial after creators reveal she's actually a little girl. So the fans are in denial now, huh? The fans are second guessing Hello Kitty because the creator said it's not a cat. So now we gotta. Whoa! I was today years old when I found out that Hello Kitty was not a cat. Wow, amazing. Man, these people are fucking pathetic, yo. Oh man, yeah, this is unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable, man. But I'm gonna go to sleep because it's too much. Thanks a lot, guys. Please hit the like, share the video, and wake your friends up, man. What they got to say about this? Is this character not Donald Trump with the chipped ear? You tell me. But enjoy your weekend, everybody. And I'll see you next time. It's not a cat. It's not a cat.